All right, guys, this one's going to be quicker, I promise. So this is the final video for the month of letting go. And it is about the transformative power of letting go. So to sum up, this month we've been discussing what letting go is. It's releasing old things, making space for something new, getting rid of the weight of past pain and expectations, opening ourselves up to growth, to healing and peace, accepting life as it is and not as we wish it were, which is hard to do sometimes. Personally, I've had issues accepting reality, which is what we'll talk about next month, aka this month. But when we accept life as it is and not as we would want it to be, there's a lot of freedom in that. And it's from there that we can work to change things. Letting go is not about saying that whatever happened is okay. What we gain from it, right? We talked about attachments and we talked about emotional blockages, how those things form, why they're there, the difficulties that we have in letting go and why they're there. In the end, we can gain inner peace through letting go a lot. When we let go of control, when we let go of resentment, our attachments, our emotional blockages, we find a deeper calm within ourselves. We can stop fighting what we can't change and allow ourselves to feel at peace. This is a very good transitions into surrender. It transitions into surrender, which is what we'll be talking about next. But allowing ourselves to let things go, it's about releasing pain. And when you release pain, you feel less pain. You know what I mean? And when you release pain, the space that pain took up is now free for other things. You just have to make sure to put the other things in there rather than allowing, putting more pain in there. You're going to be letting go of the past as well as letting go of the present, of things that happen in the present that you're not pleased with. You can make more meaningful connections when you're letting go. Your relationships will flourish if you let go of unrealistic expectations. You let go of things, people, the hurts that people have visited upon you. And instead of bringing old baggage into new experiences, that a lot of times I think one of the big things that I think a lot of people do, that I know a lot of people do, is they react to something in their present as though it was something that happened in their past. They've been so hurt by something that happened in their past that they see it as a danger in their present, and that screws up a lot of relationships. So when you're able to let those things go, you can approach the present and the person in front of you instead of with these past hurts and assumptions or beliefs that are going to make it go that way again. You are approaching it with more openness and trust and seeing things for what they are rather than what you're afraid they're going to be. And it lends itself a lot to personal growth and resilience. It shows that we're capable of moving forward despite any setbacks. And every time we release something that no longer serves us, we grow stronger and more aligned with who we truly are. It becomes easier too when we see, okay, well, I let go of that one thing that was really painful and that was hard, but I could do it. Maybe I can do it again. So we spoke a lot about forgiveness, gratitude, and grace, and how those help us in our journey to let things go. Forgiveness frees us up from resentment. Gratitude helps us focus on the good. And it helps us release what isn't good. And grace reminds us to be gentle, and it allows us to let go with kindness and compassion for ourselves and others. Grace is pretty key. They're all pretty key, but grace helps you forgive and be grateful. So let's just remember again, Letting go isn't a one-time thing. Sometimes you have to let go of something again and again and again and again until, you know, you can be clenching your fist like this, right? And you can like, okay, let go. But then it can go back to this. This is a weird analogy, but you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have to keep practicing, and eventually you loosen up those fingers, loosen up the palm, and it's just easier to let everything go rather than holding on to this one thing, holding on to that other thing. You just got to keep practicing. Each day, try and choose something small and release it. And that makes space for joy and new possibilities. So, letting go, discovering the freedom, growth, and fulfillment it brings is key to happiness in this life, and to reaching, I never want to say your full potential, because how can we ever really reach our full potential, but going further and further along the path to your potential and what it is that you bring to this life and can share with the people around you. So yeah, that's about it. I'm really grateful for letting go. This one's a shorter one, so I'm grateful for that as well. And meet us next time in the month of surrender, which is really going to be about 3 weeks of surrender, because we spent this past first week doing other things, which I'm going to have a great grace for myself for. So it's going to remind you guys that you can't, despite things not working out the way you wanted to, you're not getting things done the way you want to have gotten them done. I'm speaking about me here. When I say you, I mean me. You're not like doing the work that you'd wanted to get done, or whatever the case may be. Despite all of that, you can have grace for yourself and for others. You can forgive yourself and others. You can be grateful for the things that you do have, and the things you do see, and the people you do have. And that means, I think, that you can always choose to have a grateful day.